6 places, 6 faces of Brazil. From wild nature to vibrant cities, from water to sky. This journey will inspire you from the very first glance. Shall we begin? The first destination on our journey is the majestic Pantanal, where the heart of Brazil beats in the untouched beauty of nature. In the heart of South America, beneath Brazil's boundless skies, lies a world where nature reigns supreme, the Pantanal. From above, it unfolds like a living canvas. Vast wetlands and flooded meadows, winding rivers glistening in the sunlight, and emerald islands of forest alive with movement. The drone's slow flight reveals its secrets. In quiet backwaters, the dark backs of caimans glimmer. Herons stand motionless, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And scarlet macaws sweep across the sky, painting the blue with their wings. Here, every sound is part of an ancient melody. The splash of a fish breaking the surface, the soft rustle of wings, the distant call of a jaguar. At sunrise, mist drapes gently over the water, blurring the edges of the land. By day, the Pantanal bursts into life, shimmering with lush green and the mirrored clouds in its countless lagoons. And by evening, the crimson sun sinks into the horizon, washing this world in copper and gold before night softly folds over it. The Pantanal is more than a sanctuary. It is the beating heart of wild Brazil, its breath and its soul. From the sky, it feels endless, and perhaps within that endlessness lies its greatest magic. Our next stop is the legendary Rio de Janeiro, a city where mountains meet the ocean and every sunrise feels like the start of a new story. Rio de Janeiro, a city where mountains meet the ocean and the sky leans down to kiss golden shores. From above, it unfolds like a masterpiece, a living canvas painted with light, wind, and the rhythm of samba. High above the city, atop Mount Corcovado, stands the Christ the Redeemer. With open arms, he embraces all of Rio, guarding the bay, the streets, and the boundless Atlantic. Here, at the edge of clouds and sunlight, time itself seems to pause. Not far away rises the majestic Sugarloaf Mountain. A cable car glides slowly upward, revealing a view that steals your breath away. A shimmering city carved along the coast, emerald islands scattered in turquoise waters, and a slender ribbon of beaches stretching toward the horizon. And then, the beating heart of Rio, Copacabana and Ipanema. Life here thrives day and night. On the golden sand, beach volleyball games spark with laughter. Surfers chase the rolling waves, and music drifts through the air, the rhythm of samba woven into the sound of the sea. Rio de Janeiro is more than just a place on the map. It is the breath of Brazil, its smile, its soul. A city where every sunrise feels like the first, and every sunset is a promise that tomorrow will be even more beautiful. When the sun sinks beyond the horizon, Rio bursts into 1,000 shimmering lights. They ripple across the calm waters of Guanabara Bay, turning the city into a glowing sea of stars. The drone glides slowly above the night streets, drifting along the coastline where music and laughter weave into the sound of the waves. And then, the majestic Rio Star Ferris wheel comes into view. Its radiant circle turns gently against the dark sky like a luminous compass pointing toward the city's heart. From this height, Rio feels like a living painting, vibrant, dazzling, endlessly beautiful, holding within it the true magic of the night.
Next, we journey to the stunning world of white dunes and crystal-clear lagoons, Lençóis Maranhenses. Here, desert meets water, crafting magical landscapes that seem from another planet. Where the northeastern wind meets the tropical sun lies a place that feels like a mirage, Lençóis Maranhenses. From above, it reveals itself as an endless ocean of white dunes, rolling softly like frozen waves in time. Between them, turquoise and emerald lagoons shimmer, rainwater jewels cradled in the arms of the sand. The drone glides over this living canvas, where every curve of a dune is a brushstroke, and every lagoon a precious gem set in the golden desert. Here, there are no roads, no city noise, only the whisper of the wind playing with the sand and the gentle ripple of water tracing the smooth shores of the lagoons. In the morning light, the dunes blush with a delicate pink glow. By midday, they gleam pure white, like fresh snow under the tropical sun. And as evening falls, the horizon turns amber gold, and the shadows of the dunes deepen, as if hiding the secrets of this mysterious land. Lençóis Maranhenses is more than a natural wonder. It is a place where time slows and the soul begins to hear the breath of the earth itself. From the sky, it feels like a dream, and perhaps it truly is. Next, our journey takes us to the Paradise Archipelago, Fernando de Noronha. Islands where turquoise waters meet wild nature, and every corner feels like a captured frame of paradise. Far out in the Atlantic, hundreds of kilometers from the Brazilian mainland, lies a place that seems untouched by time, Fernando de Noronha, an emerald archipelago rising from deep blue waters, where golden beaches curve gently into crystal lagoons and cliffs plunge dramatically into the endless sea. From above, the islands look like scattered jewels, each one framed by turquoise waves and kissed by the tropical sun. The Morro dos Irmãos, the iconic twin peaks, rise proudly from the shoreline, standing guard over Baía do Sancho, often named the most beautiful beach in the world. The drone drifts over waters so clear you can see sea turtles gliding gracefully, dolphins dancing in playful arcs, and schools of fish shimmering like living silver. Everywhere, nature moves to its own rhythm, the whisper of the wind across the cliffs, the crash of waves on volcanic rock, the gentle sway of palm trees. This is a sanctuary, not only for wildlife, but for the soul. As the sun sinks lower, painting the sky in gold and rose, Fernando de Noronha becomes pure magic, a place where the horizon seems infinite and every moment feels eternal. From the sky, you see not just an island, but a dream floating in the heart of the ocean.
Our next stop is the historic heart of Brazil, vibrant and alive, Salvador Pelourinho, a place where samba rhythms, colonial colors, and rich African culture blend into one. In the heart of Bahia, where the Atlantic embraces the shores of Brazil, lies a place that feels as if it has stepped out of the pages of an old book, Pelourinho. From the drone's view, a kaleidoscope of colors unfolds. Bright colonial facades, narrow cobblestone streets, and centuries-old churches whose bells have marked the rhythm of the city's life for generations. Every stone here carries the breath of history. Portuguese sailors once walked these streets, and African culture filled them with music, dance, and flavor. On the squares, drums echo into the air. In the alleyways, capoeira dancers move in graceful circles, while the scent of street food mingles with the salty ocean breeze. And watching over it all, standing proudly on the shore, is the Barra Lighthouse, one of the oldest in Brazil. Since the 17th century, it has guided ships safely home, its beam a symbol of hope and return. Pelourinho is more than a historic district. It is the living soul of Salvador, where past and present weave together into a magic you will never forget. And finally, we arrive at the grand finale, the majestic Iguazu Falls. Here, water plunges from the skies with a thunderous roar, creating one of the most awe-inspiring natural spectacles on Earth. Where the borders of Brazil and Argentina blur beneath the mist, a roar rises from the heart of the jungle, Iguazu Falls. From above, the river is calm, flowing like liquid silver through emerald forest. But as it reaches the precipice, it transforms. The water surges forward, spilling into an endless curtain of white. The drone glides closer, and the magnitude becomes clear. Hundreds of cascades, each one a living sculpture of power and grace. The air is alive with spray, catching the sunlight in fleeting rainbows that dance over the abyss. This is not just a waterfall, it is a symphony. The deep thunder of the devil's throat, the soft whispers of smaller falls, the steady heartbeat of the river below. Birds circle in the mist, their cries echoing against the cliffs. From every angle, Iguazu is a new story. In the morning, veiled in golden light. At midday, blazing with tropical brilliance. By evening, softened under the rose glow of sunset. And from the sky, the view is endless. Water, forest, horizon. Blending into a vision so vast,
it feels like the edge of the world. Iguazu Falls is not a place you simply see. It's a place you feel. In your skin, in your breath, in the very rhythm of your heart. From the air, its beauty is not just witnessed, it's experienced.
From the boundless wetlands of the Pantanal to the thundering majesty of Iguazu, from the shimmering lights of Rio to the serene lagoons of Lençóis Maranhenses, from the turquoise embrace of Fernando de Noronha to the vibrant colors of Pelourinho and Salvador, each of these places holds a fragment of Brazil's soul. But the journey doesn't end here. New horizons are waiting, and countless stories remain untold. Come, let's discover them together.